like to present a short counting demonstration in the Abacus. Okay, let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. In this video, we will have some discussions about zeros and unit rods. Zeros are not explicitly set in the Abacus. The zeros are there when the number is set, but they are represented when no bid is set in the rods. For example, if we have a number of 250, we will set it like this: 2, 5, and 0. 0 meaning there is no bid. Okay, so we understand this, that this is the unit rod. So 250. But supposing we will assume a different unit rod. Supposing we would like to work on decimal numbers where there is a decimal point. For example, you want to represent 250.15. So how would you represent it? One way of doing it is to assign the decimal numbers in the number of rods from the right. So we take this as the 10th and the 100th. So if we will represent that 250.15 will be something like this. This is 5, 1, and somewhere we may represent this with a marker. For example, a suspended bid, suspended earth bid, representing for the decimal point. But actually, that is not the convention. This is only an arbitrary representation. Then we will represent now 250. 2 and 50. Now this is 0, so 250.15. Another way of representing this would be, instead of representing the decimal point or marking a rod with decimal point, we instead mark the unit rod. Let's say the same number. We can make it in another format. Let's say 250, and this one is the unit rod. So after the unit rod going to the right, let's say we have an imaginary point here, then 15, so 250.15. I prefer this later marking than the former. In this video, a demonstration will be shown for the application of shifting the unit rod. So let's have an example. Supposing we are given a number of 1785 to be divided by 60. So let's input the number. Let's input first the divisor. 60, and let's indicate the unit rod by suspended bead. Divided by 1,785. Okay. Now, let's simplify the divisor by eliminating the 0. Let's divide this also by 10. Let's indicate this instead as the unit rod. So we have 178.5. Okay. Now let's divide 17 divided by 6 is 2. 2 times 6 is 12. Now 58. So in this 100. 58 divided by 6 is 9. 9 times 6 is 54. So this is the unit rod. Now we must make this as the unit rod also. Now 45 divided by 6 is 7. 7 times 6 is 42. Now 30 divided by 6 is 5. So we have this answer, 29.75.